I thumbed again old magazines, especially from the 1970s and the 1960s, 1980s, on radio constructor, and I found this very interesting schematic of a very simple amplifier. The article is here. Radio constructor 1975 July. You can find it via worldradiohistory.com. Click on the British flag, scroll down, and then you find this beautiful magazine with all these very interesting circuits. Anyway, this was in my opinion so easy to make that I thought, well, that is a good circuit to publish on YouTube. I made it again. I made it with modern transistors. I made it with BD139 and BD140. 139 is the NPN and 140 is the PNP. They are kind of mini workhorses. And when you order them in China, their amplification factor is quite high. It's in the order of 150. Anyway, the classical way to stabilize such a circuit is using this backcoupling. I call it backcoupling, but it is in fact a kind of stabilizing resistor, and in fact this is a kind of op-amp like amplifier, and it needs stabilizing. When this resistor is not here, it doesn't work so nice. I've tested it. I took it out and it worked not nice. So you need that resistor, etc, etc. And of course I had to use modern transistors, and they are here in this schematic. I hope it's visible. Quite a lot of sunlight on it. And you can see that I changed the potentiometer in the original circuit between the bases of the end transistors by diodes. That worked much better. The quiescent current got substantially down and it worked nice. I have to say it is a utility amplifier. Don't expect a hi-fi or somewhat. It is, say, it can be used for as an end amplifier for a simple shortwave radio or whatever other circuit. I have by purpose showed the transistors as they are in real, and I've also used another technique of making. This is the back side of the transistor and this is the front. And I've also tried to find the most short wiring here. So this is the front, this is the back side. It regards both the BD139 and the BD140. And this is, say, the shortest wiring. Don't forget to use this capacitor here at the input. When you directly connect here a source, the amplifier does not work. Due to also the way that this is configured. Anyway, let's listen. At first I want to look at, here is it on the breadboard by the way. I've used another technique compared to all earlier videos. This is only 3mm multiplex, triplex, pushed a few pins from the back side to the upper side and glued all the transistors with contact glue on that piece of wood. They don't get very hot, so not necessary a heatsink, etc. Anyway, so let's at first listen to the, and look at the scope, to the waveform. Here it is. I think it's approximately 1000 Hertz. This is the lowest frequency. You can see that it is utility. There's no good amplification here of the lower frequency band, say 300 Hertz, 800 Hertz, etc. But in the audio band it works nice, and higher, and also on the higher frequencies it works nice. Again here some distortion that is more or less not audible when you connect a music apparatus, say an MP3 player, a smartphone, and very important, that capacitor, that input capacitor, like I told, is also very important because it decouples the input of the amplifier to the external source. Anyway, this is I think approximately 10 kilohertz. I can hear it barely. Well, anyway, now it's overdriven. So don't overdrive it. Well, that was all. Let's stop this annoying sound and listen to a piece of music. Copyright free. Well, let's listen. Like I told, no hi-fi, utility. And it takes this is what it takes, approximately 25 milliampere. That's quite okay on 9 volts. It works from, I have to stop it, 1 moment. It works from 7.3, 7.2 volts up to 9 volts. You can go to 12 volts. The end transistors get somewhat warm in that case. But anyway, play further. Limit the output level. I think it's approximately 0.8 watt. I think it works better than the LM387, that's 0.5 watt chip. Anyway, my idea. You can test it. I want to go to the next music. In Albany, New York. I've used it many times. I think it's quite good. And the schematic again. Finally.